Live na po ba?
Good morning, everyone. We have our pre-bid conference today, July 24, 2026 for 9 infrastructure projects, 26 FB 0026, 26 FB 0027, 26 FB 0028, 26 FB 0029, 26 FB 0030, 26 FB 0031, 26 FB 0032, 26 FB 0033, 26 FB 0034. Let's consider minutes and a quorum. So the following are present today. Yours truly, Maria Cristina Ventura, the back vice chairperson. Engineer Paul Anthony Asuteya, back member. Mr. Richard De Jesus, back member. Engineer Cristina Mariletti, back member. Engineer Ryan Francis Calleja, member of the back secretariat. And the head of our back secretariat, Engineer Maria Joyce Amijo. Engineer Ruth R. Imperial, a member of the back DPWH, and 3 representatives from the planning and design section, Engineer Raymond Madara, Engineer David John Lisango, Engineer Kathleen Pino. So we have a quorum. We can begin with the first project. Um, 26 FD 0026. Organizational outcome: ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Legazpi City to Jesus Road, K0546 +631 to K0547 +000. Location is at Legazpi City, Albay, with RTBC of 10,935,133 pesos and 39 centavos. Located at Legazpi City, Albay. The project duration 60 calendar days. For the further project details, may I turn over the table to the representative of the planning and design section.
Good morning, everyone. The project involves the application of a 50 mm thickness concrete bituminous concrete surface dwelling course and emulsified asphalt over a total area of 4,339 square meters, equivalent to approximately 0.752 gray kilometer. The scope of work also includes the intermittent reblocking of existing concrete pavement covering 1,533 square meters, equivalent to approximately 0.466 gray kilometer, and the installation of yellow and white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings in accordance with the approved plans and specifications. These are the minimum equipment required for the project. Transit mixer, 5 cubic meter, concrete vibrator, concrete batch plant, 30 cubic meter, payloader, 1.5 cubic meter, concrete spreader, 5.5 horsepower, asphalt distributor, 10 feet wide, 5 tons, power broom, 2 meter wide, asphalt paver, 5 tons, pneumatic tire rollers, 10 metric tons, tandem steam roller, 10 metric tons, water truck or pump, 16,000 liters, and low bed train. This shows the location of the project and the full stretch traverse. And this shows the actual site, beginning and end of the project with its stations. The SLD shows the exact locations of pavement building block and its stationing. And this shows the pavement layering or reblocking and asphalt overlay. So,
Are there any issues and concerns regarding this particular project, especially from the implementation section? So I would like to acknowledge the presence of Engineer Alice Cardua, back member. May concerns. I didn't wala man natin. So let's proceed to the next project. This is FD0027. Project title Cluster 1, Organizational Outcome, Ensure Safe and Reliable National Road System, Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance, Tertiary Roads, Comun-Inarado-Peñafrancia Road, A0528+818 to A0529+000. And organizational outcome. 1. Ensure safe and reliable national road system as a preservation program, preventive maintenance, tertiary roads, Comun-Inarado-Peñafrancia Road, A0517+350, A0518+484. With an ABC of 32,559,870 pesos and 84 centavos. Project location at Legazpi, Albay. Project duration of 146 calendar days. So may I turn over the table to the representative of the planning session to discuss the further details of the project.
So once again, good morning everyone. So the project involves number one, 0.364 lane kilometer application of 15 millimeter thick bituminous concrete surface wearing course, emulsified asphalt, and application of white and yellow reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. And then number two, 2.194 lane kilometer application of 50 millimeter thick bituminous concrete wearing course, 50 millimeter thick bituminous concrete binder course, emulsified asphalt, and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. So the project required these equipment. So number one, asphalt distributor, 10 feet wide, with the capacity of 5 tons, and then power broom, 2 meters wide, with the capacity of 30 cubic meters, asphalt paver, with a capacity of 5 tons, and then pneumatic tire ruler, with a capacity of 10 metric tons, and tandem steel ruler, with a capacity of 10 metric tons, and then water truck or pump, with capacity of 16,000 liters. And then for the mobilization and the mobilization of other equipments, low bed trailer. The required equipment for the second project is same as the previous one presented. So the next slide presents the full stretch traverse, where we can see the vicinity map and location map of the project, where the beginning of the project located and then the end of the project. Same with the second project of this cluster. So for this slide, presented the geotag photos of this project. So from the beginning of the project until the end of the project. And then the second project of this cluster, the actual photos of site from the beginning of the project and then the end of the project. The straight line diagram shows the existing and then the proposed works of this project. For the second project of this cluster, straight line diagram shows the existing and then the proposed works. And then the typical road section for the project one of this cluster shows the asphalt overlay layering, where the existing PCCP of the maintenance of this existing PCCP. And then same as the second project.
Any issues and concerns regarding FD0007? None, let's proceed with the third project. This is FD0028, the project title Organizational outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary roads within the city of Legacy Road, 30555 399 30556 with an ABC of 8,233,332 pesos and 2 centavos, and project location of at Manito Albay, project duration of 49 calendar days. So, the representatives of the country in the time session to discuss the further details of the project.
Once again, the project involves 1.149 lane kilometer application of 50 millimeter thick bituminous concrete surface bearing course, emulsified asphalt, and application of white and yellow reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Same with the previous projects, the equipment showed here is the same. So in this next slide shows the project location, the location map, and then the vicinity map where the project can be located. Presented here is the actual site condition of the beginning of the project and then until the end of the project. The straight line diagram shows the existing and then the proposed works for this project. For the typical road section, shows the blow-up section where we can see the detail regarding the application of asphalt overlay with this project.
Any concerns for this particular project? There being none, we can now proceed to the next one. 26FB0029, Cluster 2. Recommendation and outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide. Secondary roads, Legazpi City, Punta Road, A0536+000 to A0536+044, A0536+073 to A0536+118, A0537+109 to A0537+300, A0542+648 to A0542+808, A0551+100, A0552+000, A0552+605 to A0552+635, A0559+322 to A0559+434, A0560+754 to A0560+930. And regulation and outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, transportation, construction of roads with slips, slope collapse and landslides, secondary roads, Legazpi City Road, A0580 plus -510 to A0580 plus -488. With an ABC of 24,983,641 pesos and 30 centavos, and project location at Legazpi City and Manito Albay with project duration of 255 calendar days. For the further project details, the PDS staff will discuss further.
Okay, this cluster involves two projects. So for the first project, construction of stone masonry with a total length of 1,458 linear meter. And then for the second project, construction of stone masonry with a total length of 72 linear meters. So the equipment needed for this project, first is the dump truck with capacity of 12 cubic yards, and then one bagger mixer, 4 to 6 feet, 3 per minute, and then water truck or pump with a capacity of 16,000 liters, and then a backhoe wheel type, 0.28 cubic meters capacity, and then backhoe with a capacity of 0.80 cubic meters. And for the mobilization and demobilization of other equipment, a low bed trigger. So in this next slide shows the same equipment needed for the second project. So in this slide shows the project location where we can locate the beginning and then the end of this project for the first project of this cluster for the section 1, which is located at Barangay Humapon, Legazpi. So in this slide shows the actual site photos of the beginning of section 1 until the end of section 1. So the section 2 also located at Barangay Humapon, Legazpi. Based on this project location, and then for the vicinity map showing that the surveyed limits are 45 meters for this section. So the actual site photos shows the beginning and the end of section 2. For this straight line diagram shows the sections 1 and 2 shows the existing and then proposed, where the hatch of proposed RSM located at the right side of the existing roadway. So for the section 3, where it is located at Humapon, Legazpi City, the survey limit is 191 meters. So the actual site photos shows the beginning and end of section 3. So this is the straight line diagram for the section 3, shows the existing and then the proposed RSM in the right side of the roadway. For the section 4, it was located at Barangay Bangkerohan, Legazpi City, where the survey limit is 160 meters. So the actual site photos shows the beginning and end of section 4. This is the straight line diagram for the section 4, showing that the proposed RSM is located at the left side of the existing roadway. So section 5 is located at Barangay San Francisco, Legazpi City, with a survey limits of 700 meters. So the actual site photos for this section shows the beginning and the end of section 5. For this slide shows the straight line diagram showing that the existing roadway has the proposed RSM at the right side. Section 6, located at Barangay Buena Vista, Legazpi City, with a surveyed limit of 30 meters. So the actual site photo shows the beginning and the end of section 6. The straight line diagram for the section 6 shows the existing roadway that the proposed RSM is located at the right side. For the section 7, it is found at Barangay Albay with the survey limit of 112 meters. The straight line diagram shows that the existing roadway has the proposed RSM at the right side. The actual site photos for the beginning and the end of section 7 show in this slide. So the section 8 also found at Barangay Malubago, Manito, Albay with the survey limits of 176 meters. So the actual site photos for the section 8 shows in this slide where the beginning and end. So in this slide shows the straight line diagram for the section 8, where the existing roadway has the proposed RSM at the right side. So in this slide shows the second project, where it is located at Manito Albay where the survey units is 72 meters. So in this slide shows the actual site photos of the beginning and the end of section 8. So on this slide shows the typical roadway section with the proposed stone masonry for the both projects in this cluster, where the common location of the stone masonry is located at the right side, and the common height varies from 1.5 to 3 meters. For the further details of the stone masonry, in this slide is shown.
Any questions? Moving now, we can proceed to the next project, 26FB0030. Organization and outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Network development program, road widening, secondary roads with electricity road, K0562 plus 850 and K0563 plus 208. With an ADC of 22,087,342 pesos and 87 centavos. Participation at Punta, Albay, with a duration of 200 calendar days. So we can discuss the further details of the project.
Good morning, everyone. The scope of work of this project is an intermittent road widening in section 1 with 207 meters and in section 2 with 45 meters of road widening with construction of type 1 line canal, which includes curb and gutter. It also includes an installation of street lights and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. This slide shows the minimum equipment requirement for the said project. Number 1 is the dump truck with a capacity of 12 cubic yards, payloader of 1.5 cubic meters, bulldozer, backhoe with pavement breaker with a capacity of 0.8 cubic meter, transit mixer with a capacity of 5 cubic meter, concrete vibrator, concrete screener, water chopper pump with a capacity of 16,000 liters, one bagger mixer with a capacity of 4 to 6 cubic feet per minute, motorized road grader, vibratory roller, and a backhoe wheel type with a capacity of 0.28 cubic meter. This slide shows the full stretch traverse of the proposed project, which shows the beginning and end of the said project. This slide shows the geotag photos of the actual site. And this slide shows the straight line diagram of the project. This slide shows the typical roadway section with the proposed road widening with line canal on both sides.
Any questions?
None.
Notifications? And we can now proceed to 26FB0031, project title, organization outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program, home widening, secondary roads, the Angkalica Junction, Legazpi sa Comun-Inarado-Peñafrancia of Camarines Sur, Boundary Road, K0535 plus 147 to K0535 plus 335, with an ADC of 14 milligram and 1,475 pesos, 78 centavos. Project location at Alumni, Legazpi City, Albay, and project duration of 171 calendar days. So the PDS staff may discuss the project scope.
So the scope of work of this project is road widening of 188 meters on the right side and 185 meters on the left side with construction of type 1 line canal both sides with curb and gutter, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert at various stations, installation of street lights and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. This slide shows the minimum equipment requirements which was same with the previous project. This slide shows the full stretch traverse of the project, which shows the beginning and end, the location map, and the visibility map. This is the geotag photos of the actual project. And this slide shows the straight line diagram. And this slide shows the typical roadway section of the proposed road widening with Tarpon Line Canal on both sides.
Clarifications. So, we can proceed to the next project. 96 FD 0034, the plan of organization and outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program, road widening, secondary roads, the Akmar Interjunction, the Legazpi Cemetery, Punta, Sur, Boundary Road, K0587 plus 987 K053 and ABC of 64,016,862 pesos and 52 centavos. Project location upon and the specific Albay with project duration of 349 calendar days. So, the PBS representative will discuss the details of the project.
So the scope of work of this project is road widening of 1,063 meters on the right side and 927 meters on the left side, with construction of Type 1 line canal on both sides with curb and gutter, construction of reinforced concrete box culvert at various stations, installation of street lights, and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. This slide shows the minimum equipment requirement, which is the same with the previous project. This slide shows the full stretch traverse of the project, which shows the beginning of the project and the end of the project. This slide shows the geotag photos of the actual site. And this slide shows the proposed straight line diagram of the project. And this slide shows the typical roadway section with proposed road widening with Type 1 line canal on both sides.
Any questions and concerns?
None.
We can proceed to the next project. 26 FD 0033. Project titled Organization and Outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, network development program, road widening, secondary roads, Legazpi City Punta Road, K0563 plus 98 100 to K0563 plus 850.00. With an agency of 35,629,293 pesos and 52 centavos, and project duration at Albay with project duration of 177 calendar days. The PBS staff will proceed to discuss the project details.
The project involves 0.904 lane kilometer road widening with construction of Type 1 line canal with curtain gutter, intermittent slope protection, and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. In this slide shows the minimum equipment required for this project, which was same on the previous road widening projects. In this slide shows the project location where the project is located, the project start and the project end, where the surveyed limits is 452 kilometers, 0.4 kilometers. So in this geotag photos, the project situation or the condition shown, it is located at Barangay Pinapian, Manito, Albay, showing the beginning and the end of the project. So the straight line diagram shows the proposed road widening at the both sides with drainage. So the typical roadway section for this road widening project shows the proposed road widening with line canal on both sides.
Any questions, clarifications?
None.
There being none, now proceed to the last project. 36 FD 0034, with project titled Organization and Outcome, ensure safe and reliable national road system, Network Development Program, road widening needs of entire roads, Legazpi City Interventions Road, K0575, 575-630 to K0576 plus 435. With an ADC of 53,780,854 pesos and 43 centavos, and project duration at Comun Albay, with project duration of 215 calendar days. The programmer from the PBS will now discuss the details of the project.
The project involves 1.5 lane kilometers road widening with construction of type 1 line canal both sides with curb and gutter, installation of street lights, and application of white reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. So in this slide shows the minimum equipment requirements, which is same at the previous road widening projects. So in this slide shows the project location, including the beginning and the end of the project with the survey limits with a total length of 1.5 kilometers. In this slide shows the geotag photos of the actual site condition, which is the project located at the Barangay Hulugan, Manito, Albay, shows the beginning and the end of the project. So the straight line diagram shows the proposed road widening on both sides of the existing roadway. The typical roadway section shows the proposed road widening with line canal on both sides.
Concerns, clarifications,
None.
there being none. I would like to remind all the interested bidders to comply with the eligibility requirements in the civil works application and also the checklist of the technical and financial bid requirements, especially the new requirement in the technical bid documents, the straight line diagram for road projects. We would also like to remind the interested bidders to comply with declaring all ongoing projects, government or private projects, including those awarded but not yet started projects, as part of the verification of the NFCC or net financial contracting capacity based on the numbered memorandum of the department dated May 28, 2026, with the subject strengthening disclosure of ongoing and awarded projects and verification of net financial contracting capacity NFCC in DPWH Procurement. We'd like to emphasize the sanctions for non-compliance, which states that where verification establishes material misrepresentation, false statements, or non-disclosure of any ongoing or awarded but not yet started contracts that affect eligibility or violate the bidding documents, BACS shall impose the appropriate sanctions under RA number 12009 in its IRR, including post disqualification and or suspension, blacklisting. So with that being said, are there any clarifications or issues and concerns?
No.
I would like to adjourn this video conference. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.